What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are essentially down to the final hour. We only have about 12 more years left of the game. We obviously have taken over large chunks of North America. How are our colonies looking? We only really have 2 colonies, so let's recall you. And recall you. I don't want to recall you because I want that province. And let's send you on your way to continue colonizing whatever we can. It looks like we are going to continue working on Canada because they've stopped working altogether. So let's go to Ottawa, taking over bits and pieces of the Tunisians. We have 0 manpower. Can we declare on Austria before the game is over? No. So we can't declare on Austria anymore. All of these mercenaries can be removed from the game. You can go back to our territory. You can go back. You can go back. You can come over. You can go down to Mali. We'll probably declare war on Mali after dealing with all of these rebels. Uprising in Albania, though they were demolished. I'd like to declare on the Papal States. Can't happen, though, because we can't do anything. We're about to declare... This is going to be a bloody fight. Let's bring over some troops, just in case. Another minor inconvenience. Speed 5 is kind of daunting. But it does speed up, the transportation process. Thank God we won that, because I just made the biggest mistake retreating that military. Alright, everybody is doing well. Tunisia needs to be retaken. And I would say we're doing well. These 28,000 need to move here. We are sending down more troops to basically declare war on Mali. Can I declare war on either Brazil or the Incas? Let's declare war on both. Our goal is the imperialism, Casus Belli. And we need to use our prestige to ensure that the 13 colonies assist us. Yeah, see, now... Okay, pausing the game. Placate local rulers once, twice. Newfoundland is far away. British Columbia absolutely need you. Bavaria, can't help at all. British West Indies, placate you. And might as well try to get Newfoundland. I don't think it's going to happen, but never say never. We are now out of prestige. Minor inconvenience after minor inconvenience. You two will collapse. We've had a fairly successful campaign, despite losing 2 wars. I don't know where our next battle is going to be. Obviously against Mali, I think. Did we ever deal with these rebels? No. These rebels haven't even been dealt with. You can go here, assuming that you can make it alive. We have 12,000 ducats. The construction of a canal could be useful, maybe in the Suez. Tax Colombia, or leave them be. I think we will leave them be. Trade company, let's lose, or gain an inflation, because I think I could deal with that very easily. Do not stand in the way of progress, gaining a bunch of production. Obviously, that will tank my loyalty. In just a moment, we are going to retreat you. Use our Diplo power. Okay, you've been taken. You will go here. These units need to basically stay alive. Okay, using our Diplo power on what? I guess all the way up in England again. Can we improve this island? Not really. Orkney can be improved a little bit. Faroe Islands, trying our best. Improving the production here. Nothing else can really be improved. Taking a quick glance at Brittany. And I think we are going to be good to go in just a minute. Not going to be wasting any more. We have unrest everywhere. All the way up in the north. Well, looks like we can deal with that fairly easily. And I guess gearing up for our war against Mali. Had I have gotten humanist ideas, like, none of these rebels would be a problem. I could continue conquering and growing. I mean, don't get me wrong, 80% in mains, I could easily just improve the autonomy and they would go away, but because it's over 10.6, I don't think it's going to happen. But if I had humanist ideas, none of that would be an issue. You need to go here. These ships need to go back. How is our war in South America? Not great. British Brazil has a lot of troops. We have an uprising in Iberia. You're going to come down. And I guess you are... well, I don't know. We have a lot of troops as it is. Bavaria still most likely hates me. Even at the end of the game, 639 aggressive expansion. So it went down, and they are Protestant. Had I had, well, if I had had, you know, humanist ideas, I would save a lot of manpower. I'm not really sure where we stand. Bits and pieces are always getting taken away. Ah, we can gain our vassal of Florence. I forgot about you. Taking a quick glance, let's give you an alliance, or better yet, you need an alliance, but because we're in a war, they won't offer it. Let's, I guess, can't do anything at all. Brazil is going to fall sooner rather than later. Looks like their fleet is about to be sunk. We have an uprising in Cape Coast. I really hate this, but our last war is probably going to be against Mali. You're going to come down. Might as well bring in all of our troops that we can. 28,000 versus 39. We should be able to win. Let's hire a mercenary. Hire a general. And once our war with Brazil and the Incas are over, we will declare war on Mali. Let's send down... I wish I could send another colonist, and I can. That's good news. I wonder if I could take all of this. That would be even better news. These 28 actually need to move over here. It looks like these 28 can take a ship. No, they can't. Move you on over. Looks like we did lose a few ships. Not sure if it was Brazil or what. Well, looks like Brazil is making strides. Taking a quick glance at the Incas. Would they be willing to cede some territory back? Let's take a quick glance at Argentina. Yeah, maybe all of this territory could be ceded away. But then again, I don't know what's going to happen. Taking a glance at the Incas, I think all of this costs double. Yeah, you can see that they don't want to give up all their land, which makes sense. Let's end this war. I get it's almost the end of the game, but I want to basically concentrate on Brazil. Argentina got some territory back. You know, maybe even taking bits of Peru could have been useful. And taking a glance at Brazil, we want as much of the coastline as possible. They don't want to accept at all, even though we have 71%. I kind of sort of want to do something like this. Taking the coast here. Negative 113 war score. Looks like we won a small fight. Retaking that land. Are all of our troops in place to declare war on Mali? Not really. I want these 28 coming down all the way here. These 28 coming down here. And then we are essentially going to be ready for our last war. Sending in some missionaries. It looks like we do have a free merchant. Let's throw you into the Ivory Coast. Transfer trade power. I really hope that it goes to the right province. I wish it would tell us. Here it is. Sevilla, Bordeaux. You need to go to the English Channel. I don't know why we're paused. We've lost the siege. Alright, how much money are we making? Like, this is getting insane. 286 ducats from this node alone. You can see why trade is so broken. And of course, more money means more power. I want to take over all of Mali. I have no idea if we're going to be able to. Because it's going to be my last war, maybe even sending in these 28,000. And when I say last war, like, if we have time, we could go after, like, Sweden or something. You know, finally retaking bits and pieces of the Caribbean. Peace offer from Brazil. No, thank you. Well, maybe. Should I gain a peace offer from Brazil? What would that look like? I won all this land. Negative 43. It's almost over. Declaring war on Mali. You gonna go here. You are gonna go here. You are gonna go there. You are gonna go here. We need some generals. Hopefully someone with good siege. Not a lot to choose from. And can we take all of their land? That I highly doubt it, but we're going to try to see what we can conquer. 19th of June. I'm not going to pause the game. Going to leave it unpaused. I want as much as I can take, but I don't want to go over the 100% overextension mark. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take much. I want more, but I can't. Probably something like this. Or better yet, can I return you? And return you and take that. I'm going to take that. That's what I want. Okay, all of you need to deal with these threats. You need to go here. You need to go here and then there. 56,000, but we do need to pause and wait for the rest of our troops. And sending you in so they don't get away. You know what? This war might end much sooner than I anticipated. Maybe we can declare on someone else. I don't know who. Maybe even these guys. Chakwi. Sweden would be nice to conquer, even Portugal. Ah, my goodness, we have maximum admin. I keep missing this. I don't know if it just popped up or what. Development. Let's get all of you up to 20. And Leinster as well. Okay, and now taking a look at Brazil. Do they want to cede all their land? No, negative 5 reasons. We're going to have to fight them a little bit longer. Another uprising. I wonder if I ever took out the original. I hope I did. All the way down here. Victory after victory. These 45,000 need to go. And we should be able to win this fight. It is in the savannah. We have more troops than they do. I don't know what our next goal is going to be at all. Probably somewhere in, like, South America. Looking at Brazil, we can now take all of these lands. Can we take anything else? Yes. I don't know if I want that, though. Let's take that. 410 is what it's going to cost, but I think everything's going to be ceded to Brazil itself. There we go. Argentina gained a territory. And Mali is about to be over with as well. Negative 142, so it looks like we got a lot more than just a little bit left. You're going to go here. You are going to move all the way up here. You're going to move all the way over. Where are these guys moving? We're going to annihilate them if possible. Moving to Oyo. There they go. How? Okay, that was close. We lost a lot of morale fairly quickly. Okay, that province has been taken. You're gonna go here. You are still moving over. Haven't been there yet. You're going in. You're going over. You're going in. Looks like some of our colonies are finishing up. Do we have any free colonists? Probably in a moment. You don't need to be there anymore, so I'm going to recall you. What I need to do is probably start taking over bits and pieces of Michigan. You know, Louisiana's going to keep growing. England's going to keep growing. But I think we need to start working on these areas. Let's take this. I get that's not Michigan. And then I guess we'll take Toledo. How is Mali looking? A little rough. You're going to go over. You're going to go over. I'm going to try to remove these units. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. Even though they're African, they have stronger units than I do. Losing some prestige. Taking a glance, will Mali... There's an uprising in Sousse. Let's bring down some units. You need to come all the way over to Algarve. Okay, what does it look like? Negative 134 still. You're going here. You're going to Quito, Manga, whatever that province is. Rebels are close to enforcing their demands, but where? Independence for Sweden. Where are you? All the way in the north, most likely. Obviously, where Sweden is. Split you in half. You'll go to Stockholm. You'll go to Narki. And split you in half again. You'll go here. Everybody will meet up in Oostergogland. Holland. I don't know why we keep pausing. You are going to move in. We have 60% war score. You'd think we'd have more by now, but I guess not. You're going to go over. You're going to move over. You're going to move up. They have so many troops. What is this? You're going to go here. You're going to split in half. You're going to go here. You're going to split in half and go here. You're going to split in half. Wipe out these guys. Okay, victory, victory, victory. You're going to go here. You are going to go here and then there. A lot of their troops are dying. We need to end our war like today. These units can move in. These units can move in and then down. Those guys are dying. These guys can move in. These guys can move over. These guys can die. Alright, well it is 1816. We should probably end our war sooner rather than later. You go in, you go down, you go up, you go over, you go over, you go here. Let's give you a leader. I don't know if I want to recruit one more, but I think we will. 2-6, not bad. 73%. Do we not own... We don't own the capital. How do we not own the capital? That number would drastically improve. Let's siege down the capital now and then end our game. It says positive 21%. It doesn't feel like it. Any moment now. There it is. 99% war score. They should accept. We're going to gain some overextension, but nothing I can't handle. Okay. Pause the game. We're going to core everything. We need to deal with Sweden still. I forgot about them. All of you will become British colonies. 2 need to go here. 2 need to go here. And you 2 need to go here. We have an extra. Here they are. And finally up to Sweden one last time. Once everybody's in place, I am going to have to end this episode. Thank you all for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I know I say this all the time, but I guess I will see you. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure, and possibly our last episode. Yeah.